is nuts. Hey guys, Uncle Jesse's Pants here with another video. Today, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of a hot triumph routine that you could use to impress your friends and family at one of the next social gatherings that you have, where you have to be forced to interact with people, even though because you're a magician, you live in social isolation. And because of that, any form of interaction, whether that's family or friends, leads you to severe anxiety. Oh boy. So because of that, today I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of a icebreaker you could use to make sure that you're not feeling as anxious as you wanna be. You know, I've always wondered what this channel would look like if I cared about the production enough to, you know, worry about audio levels, not have the light in the shot, not have an overexposed image. Hey there, do you wanna see this face? I guess fucking not. I had a little bit of a challenge going on that if I could get to 50K subscribers by my third year anniversary, which would be June 30th of this year, which happens to be in a couple days now, I'd show this mug. It doesn't look like it's happening, but that's okay, that's fine. I'll just keep looking like this if you watch my previous live stream. That's fine, I could keep getting demonetized because of a similarity to other videos. I'm not gonna say which ones because again, I don't want this video to be demonetized, but you could kind of get the clue there. So for this particular trick, we're gonna be using the brand new Jerry's Nuggets playing cards. I'm so excited. If you wanna see how I came across these cards, you should look at the little thing that pops up there in the previous video as to how I got my hands on some Jerry's, boy. These are obviously the reprints, but you know what? They're still official, so you could go fuck yourself. So for this, we take a nice ordinary deck of playing cards. That's exactly what I want you to say, rather, when you take them out of the box. And you're gonna have the spectator touch any card they want. Let's say they happen to touch this one over here, the 10 of hearts. Of course, I don't know this because I am on so much Comtrex. You don't even know how much Comtrex. So anyways, what I'll do is that I'll take the cards face up and the face down, give it one of these little mixes here where the cards are going face up, face down. You have cards going every single direction. They're not any sort of order. It's all chaotic, but we have cards going we even have cards going back to back. They're going all which directions until we do the little bit of a magic move. What's the magic move? Oh, here we go. That's the magic move. You see what that does? That makes all the cards turn one direction. Not the band, but the direction. All apart from one card, the 10 of hearts. Your card, the 10 of hearts. Thank you. So, oh wait, no, it doesn't stop there because you see how the cards are actually still in numerical order, including your card, the 10 of hearts, all the way to the diamonds. Even the fucking ad cards. What a great trick. What a wonderful world. Oh boy, man. And you're gonna learn this and you're gonna perform it on your friends and family. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, this trick is gonna make use of two particular sleights that both involve the overhand shuffle. Now, one is a false overhand shuffle that goes back pretty much to the time of cavemen when they were shuffling up leaves in different ways, and also a little bit of a false pharaoh meme, but done from an overhand position. I've seen a lot of regular people shuffle cards like this, so we're trying to emulate that with this particular trick, and we're gonna use it as a triumph. What? Huh? Man, if you could learn moves like this on a consistent basis for only $5 a month, oh, you can with the Pigcake Magic Academy. $5 a month gets you 2 videos a week going over going over coin stuff. There's over 170 videos already there, huh? You also get access to the piggybacker tutorials. That's $1 a month, but because you're paying $5 a month, that's included. And that's like 200 tutorials already. More so, growing every single day. Damn, dude, that sounds like a bargain. What? Huh? So that's what we're gonna cover today, as well as how you could potentially wear tight jeans and not show your bulge, but that's a bonus. So this is a very easy trick to do. All you need to do is set up the cards in numerical order from ace to king, ace to king, ace to king, and then finally, if you want, you could leave the jokers and the add card at the end as a little bit of a gag here. But the cards are in order, and that's pretty much it. You're just gonna start off doing an overhand shuffle that looks like a shuffle, but it keeps the deck in the same order. This is from Erdnase. It's fairly easy to do once you get the hang of it. It took me a while to get, to be honest. It took me a little bit of a while to get, but once I got it, it was just like doing a root canal with a toothpick. It was very, very easy and carefree under the influence of substantial heroin. So for this, all you're gonna do is you're going to hold the cards in overhand shuffle position. You're going to draw, I would say, about a packet of 10 cards. And here's the move here. Instead of putting this in the back or putting more cards on top of this like you would with an overhand shuffle, you're gonna shove this little packet and hold it between the ring finger and I would even say the bottom, the base of the thumb. I just shove it in there. Now, some people like to have a little minuscule break. Not me. I like to have a break so big that you could drive a mid-sized GMC through. Especially right before you hit a motorcyclist. You bitch. So that's what I'm doing. I'm grabbing packets from the front and just wedging it there. You see, all that does is that circulates the deck. That doesn't shuffle anything. All the packets are being placed and rotated around to this back packet. And at the end, you notice that if I grab the remaining cards and put it in the back, all I've done is nothing. The cards are still in the exact order. Let me go over that once again for the people from the eastern portion of France that really need as much instruction as possible. I'm grabbing a packet of about 10 cards from the front and wedging it between my ring finger and the base of my thumb in the back, just like this. I'm grabbing another packet and putting this squared up with this packet over here. Now you notice that if you do it in this rapid fashion, it really does look like you're shuffling the cards. You get to the point where you are generally seeming like you're doing an overhand shuffle, but really nothing is happening. That's gonna be the move you're gonna do in the beginning to shuffle the deck, supposedly, and then while the cards are face up and face down to supposedly look like you're mixing face up cards into face down cards, but you're not doing anything at all. Yeah, that's what's gonna get me to 50K. Next is you have a card picked. In this case, it's the 10 of hearts again. Oh boy, so here we have the 10 of hearts. All I'm gonna do is get a break right there above it with my pinky as opposed to my urethra, right? I guess that could be the opposite thing you use. But here you're getting a pinky break. And you could do a little bit of a false mix on top of this. So whatever false cut you know, you could do that as long as you're retaining the break. That's what we're doing at this point. Now we're gonna get into this false pharaoh overhand bits where you're just gonna lift up at the break, very simply. You're gonna turn all these cards face up. So all I'm doing at this point, I'm lifting at the break, turning these cards face up, and now I'm gonna hold this bottom half in overhand shuffle position because I'm gonna simulate me doing a little bit of one of these memes. That's what I'm gonna simulate doing. However, as you could see, nothing is happening. This is one of my favorite false shuffles because it just looks like you're taking the cards and you're just wedging them in there. You're wedging them into each other. There's gonna be a little bit of a difference here with this particular handling because we need to do the triumph, but when done normally, it just looks like a shuffle that normal people do when they're trying to mix the cards. But as you can see, nothing happens. So let me go over that here first. You're gonna take the cards and face up. You're gonna swing cut the bottom half into the left hand. You're gonna rotate everything over just like this. So this is the original top half. This is the bottom half. You're gonna put these two halves together just like this. However, your thumb is actually gonna come and slide with this top card. So your thumb is sliding this card underneath to the middle because that's gonna cover this rotating action. All I'm doing is just moving my packets back and forth, which what obviously does is that it creates friction. There's a little bit of friction there. Unlike the friction that you have in real life with bodies because you're a magician and you don't know what a vagina looks like. So I'm moving my hands back and forth, which is gonna cause the cards to stagger. And from the front, it looks like you're just wedging those packets into each other. Really, all you've done is you've wedged that packet into itself. So your thumb is covering, There's a nice little gap here where the cards fall. I'm pretending to squeeze the cards into each other, and then I'm squeezing and squaring everything up. And it just looks like I've wedged both those packets into each other. Really, I've done nothing.
I've literally done nothing to it.
So how do we convert this into a triumph? Well, cards picked, in this case, King of Hearts. You do whatever false mix you want. You're gonna cut at the break, turn both piles face up like this. So you're turning this one face up and you're bringing this one to this position. Now, instead of bringing this Ace of Clubs to cover and be your cover card, you're gonna use this card, which is a spectator's card, as the cover card. And the way we do that is we're gonna push up with this card into the same position as it was when we're using this card, right there in the middle of both packets. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna use this face-up packet. We're going to wedge it back and forth as if we're mixing both those packets together. And now you have the illusion that you've taken that face-up half and you smushed it into it, like it's some sort of bully in elementary school to a magician, because you did a card trick, you didn't tell him how it was done, and he just smushed you against the locker. We're emulating that, but with the playing cards. So now the situation is as follows. We have the face-down card that they picked, a face-up packet here, followed by a face down packet. So now we're gonna do the same overhand shuffle from the beginning. Oh boy, man, look at that. Look at that, look how good that looks, by the way. When we do that with the cards face up and the face down, it just looks like the cards are mixed and haphazard. It looks like they're face up cards going into face down card. It just looks like you're mixing up the packet, but really, you're not doing anything. The cards are still in the exact same thing. So now, same old triumph. We're gonna cut a small pile of cards and show that we have cards back to face. We're gonna cut deep and show that we have cards that are back to face here, so it's the opposite. And then lastly, we're gonna cut at the natural break, which is gonna be where the cards are back to back. This is just done by letting the cards naturally fall by the thumb. You're just releasing the cards by the natural break, and you're gonna find that they're back to back. If you can't do this normally, you could just riffle up the back until you see two face down cards back to back, and then that's where you cut the deck. I don't recommend it. I'd rather you grow to be a level 87 virgin like me, and you just let the cards fall like this, and then you could feel it. But now what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn this half. So this half is, remember, all the cards that are face up, apart from the spectator's card on top. You're gonna turn this over on top of the deck. That's all you're gonna do, and now the deck is set. So you could do whatever magic motion you want. You could spit on your very exclusive Jerry's Nugget playing cards to show that the cards are now face down. All the cards are face down, all apart from one. That's right, one card alone, the King of Hearts. Here you take your adulation, you say, yes, thank you. Yes, thank you very much. No, please, please, ma'am, clean up the mess you made. I don't know how you consume that vast quantity of fluids, because now it's all over the ground. Wait. Don't stop yet, because see, all the cards are in order. And that's your nice little bit of a twist ending that you could show to your friends and family, even the jokers, so that's a nice little bit of a triumph. That's a hot one, as New York-based magicians that resemble Christopher Walken would say. And I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. Share the love, share the Pigcake-ness. 50K, so I could finally stop wearing those masks like in the live stream. And then also, I don't know, just do more stuff, June 3rd, June 30th, that's the deadline. So thank you guys. Make sure to do all the things that people do. And I'm gonna go regurgitate a cowboy. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Again, when I see you 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 again, when I see